the baddest owner that this league has ever seen. They call it DyNasty because we do them dirty. Long-term legacy while you're face down in the turf. Yeah, face down in the turf. I keep the receipt scrolling back to 2020. Remember that trade? Now my trophies are aplenty. Send an offer on a Sunday, ruin your whole weekend while your team is sinking deep like a forest in the spring. Taxi squads growing while I'm chasing the ring, leaving all my rivals in a permanent my bank. DyNasty, we do them dirty. Welcome to the show. Let's get nasty.
Welcome to another episode of DyNasty Radio Live. You're either popping off in preseason or you're injured. You're dead. And we're going to talk about one guy who is very important to the absolute wagon of our league, Timothy Meyer. Jeremiah Love's in trouble, boys. Oh, and it's a big wagon on Tim. On the front and on the back. I'm in his beard. But yeah, so turns out the organization that's taken running backs top 5, not very smart, running their guy into the ground in preseason game 1. I don't know if that would be advised. I don't know what you guys think about that, if that's a good idea.
Well, I saw two people or someone talk about it, and there's like two ways you can think about it. With like Jeremiah Love, it's a little different because he's a first round pick. So they're just like, oh, you're trying to get him acclimated to the speed of the NFL. But I heard someone talking about Kaytron Allen. They're like, oh yeah, he had like 23 touches. So that means either they're really trying to develop him or he's going to be RB3.
Yeah.
Stuck RB3.
Yeah.
So like with Love, I feel like it's them just trying to get him up to speed, teach him the offense and everything. And I don't know, some of these rookies, I bet they ask to play more. It's like, oh, we haven't played because college season ends early if you don't go on a deep playoff run, and then you're just training for the draft and everything. So you're not like fully doing football stuff. Like training for the draft is different than actual football training.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he was also like, oh, come on, give me some more. Let me go in for another
maybe
another play or something.
If I remember correctly, Kaytron Allen also got hurt when he played for Penn State, and he was out for a long time. So they probably needed a test to see if he's even ready to go. So they're like, the only way we're going to know is if we just feed him a ball until he throws up and see how he responds. So I think that's probably a hedged bet there where they're like, hey, look, we took a flyer on him. He wasn't a high round running back draft pick. We drafted him for the potential upside. Let's take a look and see what he has and go from there.
Yeah, you can see in the corner, 23 rushes for 85 yards.
23 for 85. Just getting a whole game's worth in there.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Love kind of feels like classic football coach approach as well. Of like, you got to earn your spot, rookie. And then
that too.
They hurt him.
Well, I guess it's kind of nice that they paid a bunch to Tyler Algier for him to be the starter.
Yeah,
and
now
drafted Jeremiah Love. So
now they're pretty happy.
They have 3 starters, right? They got James Conner, which I understand that we don't think he's going to last all season. Like no one, realistically thinks he will, especially if they're feeding him 20, 30 times a game. But having 3 options is nice. You probably get to slowly acclimate Jeremiah Love into the NFL, roll James Conner out there week to week to get beat up on a little bit, and then you have Love and Algier to supplement the carries when Conner's tired, and Algier can carry. Like the thing about Algier is like he's kind of been disrespected his entire career. He was drafted behind it. The one time he got to actually prove himself was the year before they drafted Bijan, and that was a bad team, and he played well.
His rookie year, yeah. He had over 1,000
he played really
yards.
well. And then they're like, hey, you know how we're going to reward you? We're going to draft Bijan Robinson higher than pretty much any running back that's been taken in the last several years.
Yeah, he is really good.
So, he's got a lot of tread on the tires is where I was going with that. So, I think he could definitely be the primary ball carrier, if not this year while Love is either recovering or I don't know if that's long term. Like, have they said what exactly has happened to Love?
Oh, Love has a high ankle sprain.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know
that's
it was
like
something with
6
ankle.
weeks,
Yeah.
right?
It's gonna
Well,
hurt
that was
basically the
a-
entire season.
Yeah,
That's another thing is like at least like as long as it's nothing like horrible, like some other players that we'll talk about. At least this is like the beginning of preseason, so you still have like another like 4 weeks before the season starts.
yeah.
So he might miss like if it's like 6 weeks, he might miss like week 1 and 2, but he'll be ready for like week 3 and on.
Well, and no one's expecting the Falcons. No one's expecting the Cardinals to be good, really. I
That
mean,
too.
even the coaching staff probably has to be realistic that it's going to be a rebuild year. So why are you going to run out your prized cow, just to get sent to the slaughter, especially if he's not 100% healthy? So I would imagine like there is a world where Jeremiah Love just gets benched or shelved rather for several weeks until he's more than healthy, and then they slowly acclimate him week 5, week 6, and they give him it's probably going to be like an 80-20 split between Connor and Algier, and then 20% goes to Love as like a change of pace back, and they might not really utilize him as the guy until late in the season when decisions have been solidified on what the future of this organization looks like, and they want to make sure that he stays healthy, and up and in good spirits, because there's nothing worse than just getting absolutely crushed week over week over week, and you're running the ball 30 plus times a game, and there's nothing to be had.
Yes. Yeah, Tim's having a very up or down preseason with Jeremiah Love getting hurt, Brees Hall hurt his groin, Dalton Smiles.
Burrow.
What's wrong with
Burrow's
Burrow?
been he had like a non-contact injury with like his foot or calf.
Yeah,
Really?
I can't remember.
I think people were kind of blowing it out of proportion, but he was stretching out his calf like during practice and stuff. And then I want to say there was some hype, or not hype, but more some smoke around the fact that like one of their edge rushers was getting after it like a little too aggressively, and like I think he might have like clipped him low on accident on a play or something, and that caused a big thing. So I don't know. Like
I didn't see
I'm
anything
sure
about that.
happens. Preseason happens a lot, but
Mhm.
I saw Max Crosby and Kirk get in a fight because I guess Max like hit his arm, and he's like, "What? Why am I wearing a red jersey if you're gonna hit me?" He's like, "You can touch me anywhere." Yeah, he told Max, "You can touch me anywhere but my arm."
That's awesome. That's amazing.
we do think that like
Speaking
Kirk
of
is
touch me
essentially-
anywhere, Deshaun Watson looks terrible,
Oh man, Oh,
He
brother.
happened to be on the screen.
but Mendoza looks great.
That's what I was gonna say. So like, isn't it perfect that Kirk Cousins essentially gets to be his dad for
Yeah.
the season?
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
there's like, I'll be honest, like I don't necessarily
Perfect.
love Mendoza as a talent, but man, is it hard not to root for the guy. Like all of his press conferences, it reminds me of Andrew Luck 2.0. It's like
Yeah.
you can't help but
He
cheer
basically
for him,
is. Yeah.
You can't help but be in his
So
corner and how
positive.
he analyzes the game and stuff.
Mhm.
And I think Kirk being his mentor, if he learns anything from Kirk, he's got the nice and the smile down. He needs to learn, however, to get on Kirk's his bag watch with his agent, because if he can
Yes.
solidify that,
Just go to
then
Kirk's agent.
Get all the
this
chains.
guy's going to be
Yeah.
a multi-billionaire by the end of his
exactly.
career.
Yep. So this guy's
All
basically
right.
like the first of the trend of this show of like me getting everything wrong, because I'm like, Mendoza's okay, and then I watch him the first preseason, he's just dicing everybody up. So
I did see a couple plays where he threw the ball over the middle, and it had some gas on
He's
it.
moving.
So hey,
Yep.
you know what? I would be more than happy to be wrong
Dude's a
on
beast.
a guy like Fernando, where he's just so nice.
Yeah.
I'd rather be wrong on a guy that I can actually get behind and cheer for. But we have to see real football, right? Like we're gonna have to see some real defenses. And I don't know if they run him out right away either. I really do think they probably throw Kirk out to the wolves a little bit and see how the season
I
goes.
think so too. I
Yeah.
don't think
There's a lot of these guys I'm like, one preseason game, I'm all in. I've already left. It's like
The hype
you've accomplished.
the hype is real,
Yes.
man. The hype
Yes.
is real for sure.
well, that's just how this game goes for fantasy football. Everyone just like someone will make one play in practice. That'll be like the only play they make the whole practice, and they're like, "Oh, this guy scored an 80-yard bomb. I need him right now."
Mm-hmm. What do you think about this
They just
guy?
sell everything.
What do you think about Stribling?
Playing better than I thought. Sorry, John.
John's mogging me in the chat like I said something about him.
Yeah, did you
all I
say
can
something?
remember-
Did you say something
all
to
I
John about Strib?
All I could think of was like draft day. Maybe I said something about him on draft day, but hey, you know what? When everything's going wrong for that organization, it must be a good feeling to know that you drafted a running or a wide receiver, who was drafted to block, if I remember correctly. He was drafted to block for Christian McCaffrey, is why they drafted him.
Pretty much.
Doing well, so I'm happy for him. But I mean, a couple strong catches over the middle doesn't make a career.
Does the substation help
worse than you. I mean, it's clearly helping him. He's doing the Christian McCaffrey siphon off the life force at the same time as
That's
letting
right.
the substation.
Yeah, because of all the injuries to like the other wide receivers.
Yeah.
He's getting more reps and everything.
Yep.
So
Well,
it's obviously
they have two receivers ahead of him that are veterans who, let's be real, they have been known to be glass cannons. Their bones are quite literally made of glass. Mike Evans never finishes a season healthy.
He gets
And
1,000 yards though.
Deebo Samuel has like catastrophic injuries that completely hamper his ability to play the game how he likes to play it, because he's
Not this
essentially a
year.
running back out there. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is. He's so good when he gets the ball. Just like you said, the injuries. Same thing with Mike Evans. He's so good at like contested catches. You write him down for 1,000 yards every year if he actually gets to play like 13 games.
you know what? This might
13
actually
games
be
at 1,000 yards.
It's not a fun bet now because we're probably not going to get very good odds because he's already getting banged up. But I would probably take that bet that he does not hit 1,000 this year. I just don't see it. New offense, yeah, Mike. I don't think Mike hits 1,000 this year. New offense, I just don't think there's too many mouths to feed. Well, if they're healthy, there's too many mouths to feed. And I just don't see it. Like, when's the last time the 49ers had a 1,000-yard receiver?
Probably Ayuk.
Probably.
I don't really know Mike
Ayuk.
Evans' odds either of like what his yardage would be at.
Right.
Because I don't
What
think it
about
would be set at
Deebo?
1,000 in the first place.
Would it
Deebo's probably set at like 500 to 800, somewhere in there.
No, I mean like when Ayuk was hurt and Deebo was still there.
Oh, what
was
did
Deebo
Deebo
also
do?
hurt? I don't know. They might have both been hurt. That
The
happened.
website hasn't updated
quite a
yet
bit.
to be the good sleeper, so let me look. Last time Deebo played for the
Brandon
Niners.
Brandon Ayuk in 2023 had 1,300 receiving yards.
Yeah,
then
Deebo hadn't had 1,000
2022
since 2021.
Yeah, and then 2022, Ayuk had another 1,000-yard career season. So he had back-to-back 1,000-yard seasons. That's why he got all that money, and now he's doing whatever he's doing.
Fuck, CTE live in action.
Now he's Antonio Brown.
He kind of looks like Antonio Brown a little bit.
he's slowly
It's the
more.
stare.
It's the Animorph into Antonio Brown.
It's the eyes for me. I don't know.
I think it's the mustache.
That's definitely what it is.
I would say worse on Stribling than thinking he was bad is thinking he was good and not taking him. Me.
Yeah.
Because
Well, to be fair, you didn't expect three of the top, the top five receivers to get hurt
true.
for the 49ers.
True.
All you heard at the draft.
Well, also
time
just in
was-
the rookies. The rookies, they've been getting hurt. Tyson got hurt. Kyle
Yeah,
Long got hurt.
that's a big story. I think
Dude, you want
Tyson's
to talk
going
Jordan
to
Tyson?
Yeah, I think
he's probably not
he's
going to
gonna-
play till after their bye,
When's their bye?
Which is what week?
week
8?
So
Oh
he
my
might play
gosh.
week 9.
You're going to
week
get
10.
4 weeks of rookie Tyson in the
Miss
regular
roughly
season.
2 months. Well, he could come back before then.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
you still got a
think
month
about it.
to
You
actually
just
play
spent
a
a
game.
top 10 pick on him. Are you gonna rush him back when you have a bye week 8, and if he comes back like what?
Well,
week
I don't know if that's rushing.
7?
I guess it just depends on what a rush is. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Had issues with in college because now now we're seeing a trend. The whole thing with Tyson when he came out
Yeah.
is you had two sides of the argument. You had all these injuries are isolated and they're not connected at all. People need to calm down. And now we're seeing this is a back-to-back hamstring injury. Had a hamstring injury in college. It lingered, and now he's having another one. Is it the same hamstring? I don't know. I'm not watching him that closely, but
the Saints said. Sorry, I have been listening to Saints because of Tyler Shuck and Barry and Brown, but they said that it is the same hamstring, but it is not related to the injury he had in the offseason. It's like a different part of his hamstring.
that sounds extremely copium.
Yeah, I agree.
It's literally
And
the
also,
same
they need to
hamstring.
They need to
The
send
same
him
hamstring,
to.
different part of the
It's
hamstring.
the upper part. It's like it's
Those
basically
are the lower,
it's basically
they're
a
not
butt
related.
injury. Basically his butt.
Well,
Like
I was gonna say, whoever Christian Watson's hamstring doctor that helped him, because he was having like the same type of issues. It's because apparently like they're so fast, and like one hamstring might be like a little bit stronger, so it like hurts your other one. But like Christian Watson went to like this specialized doctor to make the like muscle mass of each hamstring and like his legs
Hmm.
similar, so he would not get injured or injure his hammies. So
Yeah, I've heard of similar things where like if you favor one leg over another, it starts messing with your back, and like your back muscles start to get tight on one side, and then it messes with your gait, which messes with your posture, which it causes you to have back issues. So like it's all related. It's like one giant machine. So that makes sense. It's just I don't know how you can honestly sit there and look at the media and go, it's the same hamstring, but I'm telling you, it's not related at all.
it's completely
it's-
different.
I heard like I watched a guy talk about it, and then the trainer came on and said that, and then you could just tell the reporters like, what the hell does that even mean?
Bright side for Dane and Jet too. They're not really gonna miss him for that much. I don't think.
Yeah, that's true.
They're kind of loaded there. It's not like they were needed him to be wide receiver 1.
Must be nice.
Must be nice. The rich but also poor get richer. At least they have the goat.
Oh my gosh! I'm just
His
now seeing.
his eyes get farther and farther apart by the day.
Oh my god! What? Guys, breaking news! I'm just opening my roster for the first time in a minute. Jaden Higgins tore his ACL today.
Oh, you just saw? What?
Oh my god!
Oh, no.
That is the first time you've seen that today.
What?
Oh
I've
no!
been busy, Dalton.
Oh no!
Oh god!
It got shared in a group chat that you're in.
Oh god!
Well, since we just did that, that was like the perfect way to lead into it. Do you want to talk about like all your injuries? Because they're being like
half his
really
team.
mean to you. Like this is bad.
Yeah, this has not been a kind year for me
Like-
so far.
Like ACL, but like other guys aren't ACL, so you'll like
Yeah.
have them. But like this is
Yeah,
just like the cherry on top of like bullshit.
yeah. So like I found out through a sleeper push notification, because that's how far Kamara has fallen in the eyes of the sleeper community and the fantasy football community. There was a time Kamara could like step on a crack and it would make national news.
Yeah.
And now it's like, oh yeah, he has an MCL sprain. He'll be out for at least a month, maybe 2. He's old, so like whatever. And then I get like a sleeper, hey, FYI push notification. It's not even making like national headlines.
Oh, I was seeing memes of like it said Jaden Higgins managers looking at their commissioner for them drafting early, and I forgot, like May or something like that, and it's like you gotta look at it. It's sleeper put it out.
Do you want to just make me cry? Is that what's happening right now?
Damn,
What?
Dalton,
It's
that was
just funny, it's
rude. Be like
It's you
that.
looking at Derek.
Jeez.
It was just a meme.
Heartless. Like we're talking like Alvin Kamara MCL, like Chuba hamstring.
Oh no, really? I didn't even. Oh man.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't know if it's like super serious. Like I feel like it's one of those
Well,
where like
they're saying he'll be
Chuba,
available, but-
Chuba, it's like a week to week thing. So like maybe it's really not that big of a deal, but like it just opens up more Johnny Brooks runway.
Oh boys. Boys.
But,
This is
I
not
mean,
looking good.
Parker Washington. At least you got Parker
Hey,
Washington.
Keenan Allen. is
Keenan
now
Allen.
officially-
Keenan Allen's on a team. Alec Pierce, count your days. Keenan Allen's here for 1,000 yards.
Has Chris or Harris reached out to trade for Keenan Allen yet?
Yeah, they
No,
need every Colt.
Do we think that Keenan Allen actually just steps in again and gets
Yeah,
like
I
another
do.
100 catch season and like
Yes.
is good?
I do.
Him,
I think he's just going to be good until he decides to
Tyler
not
Warren.
play
I
anymore.
think he can get 800 yards easy.
Like it's probably not worth ever starting him unless I'm like super desperate.
There'll be a
But,
day
man,
where Keenan will be like, I am your savior.
I'll have to be in the first two months of the season because usually by then his body's given out on him.
watch
Like-
Brandon.
like, if you look
Brandon's
at the
gonna
trends-
bench him and he's gonna score like 50 points,
Like,
like 3 touchdowns.
Keenan
and
against
280
Washington?
yards.
That could be
Yeah,
something.
go look at his trend log last year, and he was hot
Okay.
like the first half of the season, and then he cooled off pretty quickly.
Like he got almost 800 last year.
Yeah, I mean, look at that, and then he died. Like 1 month of the season, then dead, and then
Yeah.
I'm alive again.
Had a little
and then I'm dead.
resurgence against the current team. Yeah, he popped up against the Colts and like, you know who's really
Oh,
good
we
still?
need him.
Keenan Allen.
We need to
Yeah.
bring
That's
him in,
classic
please.
football coach. I love that so
That
much.
is such a
I did
such a
not
coach,
know
man.
that. That's awesome. He went
And then
11
he
for
just absolutely
119.
has the rest of the
It's
season.
like when Aaron Glenn
That's
had to
amazing.
play against Justin Fields. It's like
Yeah,
Justin Fields torched me as a Bear.
yeah.
I now need him as my starting
Pretty
QB
much.
in New York.
Yeah, like none of those games are startable after the first 4 of the season. Like you're not starting 5 and
No,
6
it's
point
not fun.
games.
Like he needs a touchdown basically, unless he gets 100 yards
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm big sad. I didn't realize that Parker Washington also was questionable.
Yeah, I don't know what that's about. Expected to return to practice next week. What the hell?
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed injury.
Is Xavier Worthy good? I don't know anymore. I find it hard to unfollow what is happening with him. One
He's
second he's
also
fine, the next second my
His
shoulder.
his shoulder hurts for some reason.
I'm sorry, Brandon. Every person we click on, they're
What
questionable.
the hell? Not Kate Otten.
Yeah. Yeah, what am I going to do without
That's
Cade
just
Otton?
that's just a vet day for Kate Otten. He'll be back.
Oh man, this is
Caleb Douglas had a good catch.
Oh,
He
yeah,
was
he's,
on my
he's
list
trending up.
of like trend up. He played every snap with Malik Willis. He's basically a starter. That's
hot.
good. That's hot. 4th round, getting a starter.
I'm reading his clip. The clip is returns to practice and avoids serious injury.
What happened? I didn't
Cool.
see that. I didn't
What do you
that
mean
before.
avoid serious injury?
Hey, Brandon,
I don't know
just
what
think about this. If you have a bunch of injuries, oh no, Jeremiah Smith's there to draft.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to fall that far. I'd have to like cut players to get my overall points for way down.
No, I'm just
If
like
these
trying to
trends continue,
help.
I don't know.
That's how I've thought. It's like, oh well, if my players get hurt, I guess I'll take Jeremiah Smith.
True. True.
I guess I'll take him so everyone
Well,
else
the
doesn't
bright
have to
side
do it.
is I'm still one spot over on my roster, and I need to clear out one spot in my IR. So hopefully, if one guy just falls over and dies, I'll have one extra spot, and I won't have to cut
Oh my
anybody.
god. The bright
Jenkins
side,
was
I don't have to cut
questionable.
anybody. Oh,
I was
shit.
really
Jenkins was
hoping
also
Jacob
questionable.
Cowing would do something, but he hasn't done shit.
I'm surprised by that, but it's like who is here, Jacob?
It's
Who else is here?
Stribling's taking his.
It's just Stribling
shine.
taking everything.
I
Yeah,
mean, they
it's kinda the goat.
currently have rostered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They have 9 out of their 13 receivers that have played NFL snaps in a real game before, and Jacob Cowing is one of them, and he's played like half of a quarter.
Mhm.
That's it.
Well,
So
good job, dude.
big sad over here.
We've all believed in you, Jacob Cowing. You failed us time and time again.
Is this the next Traylon Burks for me? I also believed in Jacob Cowing for a bit.
Jacob
Well,
Cowing.
I mean,
he we can't put him on.
It wasn't a
Traylon
first
Burks.
round
We
pick.
can't put him
but
on Traylon
yeah,
Burks.
that was-
in terms
yeah,
of
that was
belief, Derek drafted him at 4.11, then cut him a year later, and then I signed him a month later and for $0, and he's just been sitting there rotting on my IR this entire time. So
That's
I
belief.
thought I had him for a bit.
Let's find
I don't
out.
know.
Did I?
We've dedicated
I
too
was
much of
looking
the
in
show
the
to
app.
Jacob Cowing. Nope.
I wanted to get him. I was trying to trade back in, I think, but I never actually got him.
No way.
There was
No
another
way, not a chance.
there was another for Niners wide receiver that was drafted late round that who was that? That was
While you're looking that up, I want to ask you guys: did you see the feature where Sleeper's implementing that they're now implementing a rule where you can turn on 4-point QB rushing touchdowns to counteract the tush push?
Yeah, I don't like that. That's like all
Well,
my
for
guys do.
me, it's like I don't mind it being specifically for the tush push, but to me that just seems like a Jalen Hurts nerf.
It's anti-Hurts, it's anti-Dart, it's anti-Josh Allen.
I will say I hate the fact that it's all or nothing. Right? Like I still want rushing quarterbacks to get a scrambling touchdown for 6 points, but there's no way to differentiate it. It's like it's all or nothing. So like I don't hate it, but
Oh, you want a
found out
setting
who
where
I
it's like
was
if Jalen
talking
Hurts
about.
does it, it's 4.
if you tush push and it's some rugby play, then there should be a way to determine whether or not it was a a tush push versus a regular scrambling touchdown.
Yeah.
I found the player I was getting confused with.
Who are you thinking of?
Danny Gray.
Danny
You can see it won't
Gray. I
focus,
forgot
but it's
about Danny Gray.
He was supposed to be the truth, and he sucked.
He was supposed to be the truth.
he was really
Danny
bad.
Gray. He's
I'll give
like
Danny Gray.
Jalen Hurd. He's like
It's
Noticing
like
a
the
trend
Chiefs.
here.
It's like the Chiefs every year.
Yeah.
They're all
Chiefs
wearing
hype up
49ers
someone.
jerseys.
Yep. Dalton, you have multiple players on my list that you could discuss. So you decide.
Well, let's talk about the guy who I was at the draft. I was freaking out, like hoping that no one picked him before, like in round 3. Jacoby Lane. I was so excited
Jacoby Lane.
when he was on the board for me,
He's arrived.
and I honestly would have picked him where I picked Catron, but I just need running back. So I was like, let me get the running back first, and then Jacoby Lane's there. I'm picking him up as fast as possible because he's just a big-bodied wide receiver,
Insta
touchdown
pick.
threat. It's like it's what Lamar needs, and like Hopkins was too old
Yep.
to like do what the Ravens wanted him to do, so they just went out and got him. And honestly, Surratt's really good too.
Surratt's dead. Surratt's dead.
But he was like I thought he was going to be really good too. It like most people were like hoping that like they picked up Jacoby Lane first and then drafted Surratt. It's like Surratt would have been better if they both were on 2 different teams instead of on the same team because they can kind of do the same thing. But Jacoby Lane just you throw it near him, he's going to catch it with 1 hand, 2 hands, jump over you, go through you. He's going to get it. But yeah, Jacoby Lane, I was so excited to draft him. Not as excited as Justin Jolly, but was very excited to draft him.
I just saw that Tyler Warren and Rashad White are a little banged up here.
Yeah, Tyler Warren.
Tyler Warren hurt his groin. Rashad White hurt his
groin
hamstring.
injury.
Yep.
So it's piling up. Another running back for Dan that he needs, but Dan has Johnny Brooks firing up. He's got RJ Harvey.
Sounds like you're a Johnny Brooks believer.
Well, I'm Mr. Panther, haven't you noticed? I just added another one this week off the waiver wire. Look at this guy.
Mr. Panther.
I'm just collecting them all. We'll just pull them all up. Might as well. We got Tanner McMillan and the beat there with the Stones, Mr. Coker. Look at that guy. What a guy.
And you're
He's
drowning
ready for the season.
That's a winning
so-
smile right there. The Coke heads are loving this. Jalen Coker, Jacoby Lane, 2 superstars, wide receiver 1 and 2 this year. Who says it can't happen?
You know who's not going to be a wide receiver 1 this year?
It's not going to be wide receiver 1. Oh, no.
Who?
Jaden Higgins. Yep, report him out for Jaden Higgins.
Speaking of Houston wide receivers that are hurt, what do we think that Tank Dell's going to do? I mean, there was a moment in time where they were like, he has arrived, he is the next star, and now it's
really
been
good.
a year and a half removed from his catastrophic knee injury against the Chiefs in the playoffs. What are we expecting from him?
It's pretty much
If
up to
healthy, he's
Tank
good.
Dell and Jalen Noel. Between the two of them.
Wait, they still
yeah,
have
they're
Nico.
built like the exact same. Well, Noel's got like 25 pounds on him, but still.
Yeah, Dylan, I'm saying
like,
is
almost
like
identical.
Jaden Higgins is gone, so they need a Jaden Higgins
Oh,
replacement.
they're replacing Higgins, yeah.
So
Yeah, but at least Jaden
it's easy to replace an Iowa State receiver with an Iowa State receiver.
You probably bet on Tank Dell doing it because he's really freaking good.
He's already proved that he can.
I mean,
play in the NFL.
his leg's disgusting, but he's like 10 years younger than Tyreek, trying to do the same thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Tyreek
actually he's like 26.
That NFL money.
Whatever. So yeah, not what you want to see for CJ Stroud, that's for sure. Isaac is running to the bank for his GOAT, Dalton Schultz. Like, there's your receiver 2 right there, says the doctor. I need to make this like a weekly thing. Just text Isaac his thoughts on his players. Maybe I should put Tim in the same chat and be like, big move, injuring Jeremiah Love. Be like, oops, sorry, Tim.
I remember when Isaac had every Cardinals running back outside of one of them last year.
He was making some egregious James Conner trade requests with me. I was like, get out of here with your old James Conner.
Oh, do you guys want to do a trade?
Back in the day.
Want to do a trade?
I'm not going to leak my DMs.
I'll leak my DMs. I don't even know how to leak my DMs. So on the website.
I'm gonna be back. I gotta help bring the kids in. I'll be back in a second.
All right. Can I leak my DMs?
I'm pretty sure you have to go to your
direct messages. It wasn't showing at the top. Let's pull this up. Let's see if it shows up here. Okay, we had Trey Benson going to me, along with Rome Odunze, Justice Hill, 27 second, swap for my 27 first, Debo, Josh, Sutton, Stafford. This is me and Isaac.
That is kind of gross.
What you think about that?
You need to call Child Protective Services immediately.
You don't like it?
No way.
Which side would you take?
Well, if you're in win now mode, which you are, like, you can't give up Matt Stafford. The dude won MVP that year, during that season. I mean, I don't know how old this trade was. Oh, this is recent.
This is recent.
Oh,
2 weeks ago.
This was like during the season.
No, this is 2 weeks ago.
Okay, yeah, no. I still wouldn't do it. I mean, Josh Jacobs, knowing what we know now, sure, maybe you hedge, but you're still like, if he gets his act together, he's still gonna probably carry the rock 30 times a game, or at least touch the ball 30 times a game. Debo, I mean, high upside swing, obviously low floor, but high upside swing there. Sutton's still wide receiver 1, even though he's old. Well, maybe not wide receiver 1 with Waddle there now, but to my point still stands. Like, he does something Waddle can't do, and then Stafford's going to be good until he retires.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's just certain quarterbacks that doesn't really matter how old they are. His arm is still as strong as ever, so he's going to be fine.
Yep. I was really close on this one. I was like, I really like Rome. He's got the youth advantage on everybody being sent from my side. The first was holding me up because I was like trying to like rack my brain of like, who are the prospects and what's the likelihood of my pick being a pick that can be a running back or a quarterback. And it just felt like too likely. And I just like those positions in general more. And I was like, Rome would have to be like a certain level of like really good for me to like just send the first. Cause I'm basically like thinking of it in my head as like, I'm sending Isaac rental guys for a guy that I'm going to have for quite a while. It's just the first where it's like, is the first going to be more valuable than Rome? And I'm like, the probability is just like too wishy-washy where I could keep the first and spend it later on something where I'm like more sure of what's happening this year.
For me, it's like Justice Hill and Trey Benson are zero contributors right now. Unless something crazy happens, neither one of them are really going to contribute to what their teams are doing. Sutton, Jacobs, Debo, Stafford, they're all going to be dependent on to be the guy, or at least attempt to be the guy for most of the season. And starting running backs that are going to get 20 opportunities plus a game are valuable. I don't really care if they're 28 years old or however old Jacobs is now. If he's going to continue getting the ball 20 plus times a game, that's valuable in your running back position.
Yep.
Even if it's just falling forward for a couple of yards every play.
Yep.
I don't know. To me, that's egregious.
That's what I said.
That's what Brandon said. I was a little more like I could see it, but that's like the trades I make too. Of like,
I feel like
I will lose on purpose to get like Rome.
I don't know. Maybe take that first out, and maybe it gets a little closer. But you're like what Brandon was just saying. You're giving up Stafford MVP last year, Sutton wide receiver 1 or 2 on the Broncos, Josh Jacobs, he's going to jail, give him the ball. Deebo Samuel, if healthy, he's going to be out there. He's going to get the ball. The 49ers need receivers really bad.
Yeah.
And then your first, that could be anywhere.
Yeah. And I was saying like the other side of it is that Rome has a youth advantage on these guys. So that brings the value up on that side. So you need something that can be youth as well coming back to you instead of just a bunch of old guys.
Well,
so that's where your first
Isaac
comes
is also,
in.
Isaac is very high on his guys, but I would say like Cortland and a first for Rome is a fair package. And maybe I'm crazy, but that this year
I can tell you what it is.
Maybe a little more.
It's your burden bias. Your burden bias says that Luther Burden's going to steal everything in that Chicago offense.
No, I think Rome's really good. Rome's really good. Rome's amazing. I'm not saying he's not, but like Rome, you're getting Rome in a second basically, and you're giving up.
We'll pull him up.
Former last year's MVP. Yeah, what was Sutton last year? He was a good wide receiver.
Sutton was like 11 point per game kind of scorer, touchdown guy. Rome's 24. So that's like the big thing of like, you've got a guy who we know is really good and he's young.
Yeah.
And he's on a good offense and he has a good coach that's going to stay. He's got a quarterback that's going to stay. So he's got all that kind of working for him of like years in front of him. But it's not necessarily like he's going to be superstar. It's more like he's probably going to get 1,000. He'll probably get like 7 touchdowns on like an average year. But he has the case of like he could be really good, but we just don't know. And if he's just average, like that average I said of like 1,007, then it's like you could probably get something that shoots up in value in the draft with the pick. And if I'm just sending like if you have Rome, you're not going to send him away for a bunch of old guys. You need like something coming back that can also be young. So that's like the pros and cons of it of like if you have him, you want the pick. But you don't probably don't want to like liquidate just for the pick.
But Rome, when was he? He wasn't he a late first or mid first or late first?
Rome is top 10,
right? No. I mean in our rookie draft because that first is 1 through 12.
Let's find.
I think Rome was
107.
Yeah, 107. So you keep your MVP, wide receiver 1 or 2, got RB1 Jacobs for his team. I don't know. I feel like that's just a lot for even if it is for Rome. Because that first you could in our drafts, those late round, first round picks have honestly been better than the early first.
It could be the guys drafting back there necessarily, not necessarily the players too. Like it's just, good managers are going to make good picks, even if the talent's a little lesser. We're taking high upside, and that's where your manager hat comes in because you're taking more opportunity rather than better than raw talent, or vice versa. Maybe you know that a guy has more raw talent than where he got drafted in the real draft, so he's falling in fantasy drafts. But to your point, Derek, like, what would you do if you did make the trade at quarterback?
Yeah, I was going to talk about that too. Of like, if you're a team that's constructed like this, you maybe could do that, like overpay to get a guy that you want to fill a spot. So like, you could still have Lamar, you could still have Jackson Dart, and then replace Jacobs and Sutton with like Rome slots in here. You got Coker, you got whoever I can get to fill a second spot. Malik Washington, Diggs, other old guys. Yeah,
whoever's hot
at the time, throw them in there. Make it a Kraft Kelsey week, stuff like that. So it's not like it would completely take me out of it. It's just it was literally just Rome for 27 first in my head of like, I'm sending old guys to get it done. It's literally Rome for 27 first. Is that first, like, are there so many prospects at running back QB that could be in this draft where I'd be trading Rome for a QB or running back that are going to be valued more than him in a year?
Possibly.
Which is pretty possible as I was counting them.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's more possible with this one than it is normally.
Yeah, because I do love Burden, obviously, but I really do think the Bears are going to spread it to all three of them, Rome, Burden, and Loveland. Like, they're all like high picks and everything. So to me, keeping that first, unless you're sending it away for like, I don't know, a very, very, like a player that's more certain.
That was the other
then that makes more sense.
Side of it. It was like, you can just keep it and send it later for something where it's like, I get Roma Dunze production, but I just know it's happening already and someone will take it.
Or if like a team is tanking or something, like then you're like, well, your season's kind of over. I'll give you this first. It might be a late first, but it helps me contend for the championship. So you can just sell it later instead of also getting rid of like all of your other guys who scored a lot of points for you.
Yeah, but in terms of the actual deal, like, you guys are correct. Like, this is a lot more points on one side going away from me than I'm getting back. You're 100% right.
You know what's annoying? I can't put players on the trade block from the computer.
Are you serious?
I was about to just start dumping my roster on the trade block.
What a disaster. They need to fix that, like,
they need that
immediately.
Update bad.
Yes. It's so bad.
When is that update supposed to come
I
out?
hope it's tomorrow, because I was hoping it was for this one. Okay.
It'll probably be the night before the freaking regular season kicks off.
Oh, and then it's all going to crash.
We did it.
It's all going to crash.
When does that yearly crash happen?
Yeah, like
it's usually
one.
The night before or the first game.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fun.
The first day of the NFL last year was great because I made like $250 in bets and then lost like $300.
You hit like a crazy parlay the very first day you possibly could do it.
Oh yeah,
and then we never won again.
Can I still bring that up? I hope I can.
I hope so.
Find it.
That's how they get you.
Yeah,
that's how they get you.
I know. If I even told Kyle, I was like, it seemed so easy that I kept trying to do it and it never worked.
Brandon, I thought of you immediately when this guy scored Saturday. Because I was like, I'm an idiot. This makes me look so dumb, because I am. The whole draft, you're like, when are you drafting Malachi Fields? I was like, I'm not. He sucks. First quarter, touchdown.
You kind of blue pilled me there with that a little bit too, because like I agree with you that like there's like I wasn't very high on him either. He's kind of like a wide receiver. He's a tight end playing wide receiver. He just doesn't have good separation, and he doesn't win 50-50 balls that much. And in the NFL, it's even harder to just win 50-50 balls. Look at Keon Coleman. Like, this is Keon Coleman 2.0, and that's what I thought. And, like, to be fair, let's not overreact. It was one preseason game. But the prospect, the upside of pairing him long-term with your superstar quarterback that everyone loves, as long as he doesn't run his head into a wall over and over again, giving himself CTE, there's a chance like that could work out, and he's the guy opposite of Malik Neighbors because they are very thunder and lightning esque.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So I get it. It's like
I found the
well,
bet.
I can't get Malik Neighbors, but I can get Malachi Fields as a stack, and that's a pretty good stack.
You're correct. You called it. And
so I thought for sure, especially with what you did in the past, I thought for sure you were all over it. I was just very surprised that it wasn't even on your mind.
Yep. It, like, literally the only thing I thought when I saw him was like, oh, he's a good replacement for Darius Slayton and Lil Jordan Humphrey dropping every deep ball dart drops in the bucket. And I was still like, nah. And so immediately you're proven correct.
Okay, I found the bet. This was the first day I ever bet. And it was in sleeper. It was one of those free spaces for Joe Burrow over a yard. Smashed it. He had 113.
Only
Ashton
113. That's not quite a smash.
Over a yard, it is. That's 112.
He barely
It's
got
supposed
there.
to be a free square.
It was. You got 112 more yards than he was supposed to.
Wow.
But then it was Ashton Genty over for a touchdown, Derrick Henry for a touchdown, Josh Allen for 2 passing touchdowns. And I remember watching, it was like a late, he had a rushing touchdown or 2. I was like, just throw the fucking ball. And then finally he got his second one, and then Tyler Warren, he did over 36.5 yards.
He got one of his 5 touchdowns in the opening.
That's what I was
like. I know in his head, Dalton was just like, this is a spite pick against Brandon. He hates him for no reason. Oh, and now he hits. Now I'm proven right the entire season. GT's going to be amazing. And yeah, no.
What was best is when I played you, what he did.
Well, anyone who plays me just seems to like pop off. So I've been down in the dumps the last couple seasons. All right, you're beating an old dog now.
Damn, Dalton.
Wait,
Jesus.
Go to that
Rude.
seat. Let's pull up that game because
God.
It was so.
I don't know if I can right
great.
now. My
cruel and
website isn't working. My website isn't working right now. Don't do that, Dalton. Like all his players are dying.
Some semblance of remorse.
Sorry, it's just I love Ashton Genty. And I traded up to get him, so it felt good when he popped off.
Yeah, did the what is that? Scroll, Derek. What is that? Did the 5 points week 2 against the Chargers feel good? The 6 points.
No, it didn't.
32 against Chicago. Like, hello.
Yeah, that's the
Yikes.
week I played you. You had 3 total touchdowns.
Yeah, that. I blocked all that out of my memory. After the season ends, I just dump it all out. It's not worth holding on to.
How you guys feeling about this guy?
Good at football.
He's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that's one of the. He was one of the like the hardcore film guru guys. He was like the guy to watch going into the draft. Everyone really liked his athleticism, and they thought he was going to for sure be a thing in the NFL. And time and time again, these film guru guys who have no ties to like actual NFL teams. I mean, I guess if you throw enough shit at the wall, something's going to stick. But man, the hit rate on some of these, especially with how high they were on them, they were like, this guy's a can't miss. I don't know why he's not getting talked about more. And then when did he get drafted, Derek? Like in the real draft? Was it
third?
Like top 3 pick?
Third or fourth?
Pretty sure third, something like that.
Top 3 round pick, the 4th round pick. So it was a day 2 pick. But still, from Georgia
down,
State,
Derek, it should say
Will it show us?
on his. Yeah, it normally does. Scroll down too far.
Oh, John got him in the 3rd, so that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Steve.
Oh, yeah, it's not showing on
It's not
the
gonna show right
website or in the app. It.
Third pick, 84th overall.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, me and John are going to end up being a part of like one of the most lopsided trades in league history, with him getting Stribling and Hurst and me getting freaking Surratt. So that's going to be up there with Julio and Josh Allen someday.
What happened to Surratt? He looks like
He's just bad. He's just bad. He's playing deep into the game, and he fumbled, so he's kind of buried. So
Yeah,
R.I.P.
I'll do it.
I feel like wide receiver 2 and 3 is wide
But
open on that team. Obviously, you got
I
Zay
can
for
wash my hands of
2021.
it immediately instead of having to wait a whole season to be like, oh, he's bad. Like, I know immediately he's bad now. Womp womp.
While I was gone, did you guys talk about any of the other people on our list?
Now we
Talk
just
about?
talk trade.
Okay. So we still got
Who are
a
you want to
couple
talk
people
about?
Well, we still have Aller and Jeremy, Anthony Richardson, Simpson and Claire, Cyrus Allen, and KC or
He's looking pretty
BBC
good.
for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
You threw me off on that one.
Yeah, excuse me?
BBC.
You just want
This is,
attention because I have no clue what
Dick
you're talking
Brown's 4. I forgot what it was called, but it was like their
This is a
initials. Like,
family-friendly podcast. Called
This is the fantasy footballers earlier this week all over again.
I can't remember the other B, but it was like Boston.
You don't even
and then
know all the
Concepcion.
B's? I don't know if
Yeah,
they have
I mean-
another B. I don't think they have another B.
They definitely do.
Harold Fanning.
Let me.
They have Quinshawn Judkins. You're just made this up.
I saw a post and I thought that was funny.
They got Concepcion. They got Denzel Boston.
I assume.
It's not Deshaun Watson. Is it Deshaun Watson?
Bond.
Does
It was
that-
Bond. It was Isaiah
Oh my
Bond.
God, we're putting Isaiah Bond in a nickname group.
Yeah, that's what it was. I had to look, but yeah,
Oh
it
my
was them
gosh.
3 sitting.
Desperate
On
the
the-
Browns are.
Oh, I haven't started.
That was
Wow.
them. Those 3 sitting on a bench together, and it was BBC, Bond, Boston, Concepcion.
$100, Isaiah Bond.
Yeah, more like I need a bond to get out of jail.
Oh
What I did in
man.
college.
Eh.
Yeah, apparently what
Jeez,
he
Dalton.
did allegedly was horrible. Like Deshaun, it's good that he's on the Browns. You can learn from Deshaun's lawyers.
Yep. Here's who we got here.
Yeah, I mean, there's a reason he went undrafted. People didn't want to touch that with the 10-foot pole, but then if you sign him as an undrafted free agent, you can cut him and you just wipe that salary off the books immediately. So
Yeah. Denzel Boston looking pretty good. Concepcion looking pretty good.
Fun fact, if you guys didn't know, he went to NC State with Justin Joly, and Justin Joly outperformed on the same team.
Don't forget about Justin Joly, folks.
you
Those
can't
are
jolly
insane.
pill me any harder. Derek.
Superstar in
That's
the
all.
making.
I'm Jolly Maxing.
Jolly man.
You are jolly.
Jeremy Bernard looking pretty good. We had like some Roman Wilson hype for a couple weeks, but it's clearly Jeremy Bernard is better.
Hey, speaking of Jeremy Bernard and another AFC North receiver, whatever happened to Jermaine Burton? What happened to him, Derek?
I drafted him and he sucked ass. He wouldn't even show up. He wouldn't even show up for practice. He'd show up in like sweatpants, like 2 hours late. Like we're gonna have to put. We have to
They
put.
straight up cut him. He's in the CFL now.
We have to put freaking Jermaine Burton on the
Didn't
screen
he get
again.
caught like? Didn't he get caught like, at a casino
Yeah,
instead of
he's
like,
going to casinos in the middle of the night instead of like getting ready for practice. Like they're giving him all kinds of chances because he's apparently good. But yeah,
Really?
Invited to
Apparently.
Bill's rookie minicamp.
apparently
4 months
303, dick. Ugh. You put Jeremy Bernard in the same sentence with Jermaine Burton. That's just rude.
It's because my dyslexia kicked in and I was like, yeah, they're the same guy. Absolutely.
But guess who never learns? Me with Colby Young. I'm sure this Bengal will work. He probably
Andre
will.
Yosivas worked for a hot second, and then it didn't. I was really sad when Dane sniped him for me in the off the waivers.
Yeah, that was
I was
messed up.
devastated.
That's messed up. Oh, I had him for a little bit. Shit.
Then cut him.
That
And then
sucks.
Dan got him back.
2 weeks later. Oh, sheesh. Dalton, the Drew Aller texts are fake.
What?
I'm sorry.
Oh, those. Oh, yeah. It was pretty funny though.
Yep.
That stuff always happens. It's like, oh, this young quarterback says some crazy stuff on Snapchat. Of course, it's always Snapchat.
Yep.
I mean, if you're gonna do it, you do it on Snapchat. That way, it doesn't last forever, right? Right.
Apparently, it doesn't matter because everyone just has a second phone to take a picture of it.
Yeah,
All of us second
because their
phone.
friends are like, look at this crazy shit this definite NFL prospect is sending me. I can't wait to put him on blast on draft night and ruin him and make it about me. Although, to be fair, some of that stuff is pretty heinous. But I like to Derek's points, like, is it actually real? Like, who knows?
Yeah.
Well, it was
they're always
that picture
extremely
was
upfront.
out during the season for Penn State.
Oh.
So yeah, it's not real. I don't
Do you
think.
think we gotta worry about Ty Simpson sending dirty text?
No, definitely not. Look at this guy.
I bet you Fernando Mendoza's a freak.
Mendoza.
I bet you he sends some heinous shit.
He uses Telegram.
He says, "I'm thinking
Yeah,
about not
he's
going to
probably
church
like-
tomorrow."
Oh, you want to skip
Absolutely
church,
heinous.
baby? We can do some crazy stuff during church.
You can go get some Dippin' Dots.
Maybe I could touch your right above your knee.
We can go to the trampoline park.
Dad taught me this one. You like that? Frick yeah.
You like that? Well, Ty Simpson looked pretty good too. Max Clare's looking pretty good. Might be permanent 13 personnel for the Rams with Max Clare.
Would you be surprised? They're just like, hey, all of our receivers are old or getting hurt or already developing early onset CTE. Let's just throw out, let's just run 13 personnel up and down the field. And,
Just
oh, absolutely. That's the
big
problem.
body
The
on
problem
everybody. Run you over with Kyron and Blake Corum.
Right. And the person crazy enough to do that, especially, like, I think that it would make more sense for them to do that late in the season. Like, I think you're probably going to see Matt Stafford in his bag early, and then late in the season when they want to just beat teams down, they can do that.
Yeah.
And it's going to work. Like, I don't know what your guys' opinions are on the Super Bowl odds right now, but it's got to be Rams by a mile still, right? Like, nothing they have done has hurt
I would
their
assume
odds.
they're
Like, if anything, with this Aaron Donald news, it has helped them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And apparently they have the next CMC that we talked about.
Yeah, I mean, even if that's all ridiculously overblown,
it is
crazy.
Is it just because he's white? Like, did he do good things?
Well,
I wasn't watching the game. I wasn't watching the game.
He scored 2 touchdowns. He caught one. That's why.
The touchdowns.
Yeah, he in the open field he made a couple moves, nice moves. But to Dalton's point, he was a receiving back and he went to a small school. Like Chris McCaffrey did this at Stanford. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's just being
McCaffrey's
blown
father
up.
was legitimately an NFL.
Yeah, he was
player.
really good.
Wasn't like the
starter on a Super Bowl.
All
team.
the McCaffreys, like that whole family lineage is like professional athletes.
Yes.
Well, his dad is like a recovery and health nut, like, which is hilarious if you think about it, because of all what's happening right now with the cell tower stuff and all the data centers. Because I can just imagine his dad freaking out about it.
Yeah.
Well, apparently his dad started the whole tight jersey thing, so people can't grab onto it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he also Ed did the stuff, and when he was a pro, he put baby oil all over himself so people couldn't grab it.
That's hilarious.
Yep. I'm pretty sure his mom was also like, I want to say
track star.
Is a professional soccer or track? I knew it was some type of running sport.
He's like the white Amon-Ra St. Brown family. The St. Brown's dad is also kind of crazy like that.
It's also like one of his grandparents was like his grandpa was a professional some sport. Like the whole family is just freaking got the amazing gene.
Soccer player at Stanford. Played tennis and track. High school sprinting records in the 100. And her dad was an Olympic medalist. Damn.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Damn.
Yeah, one of the grandparents. Yeah, it was him.
That's wild. Sick. Should we end on our Chiefs that are actually good this year?
I was gonna say we got 3 people, AR, and then the Chiefs.
Oh yeah, we're definitely doing Richardson first. Yeah, my note was sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit, and
Justin Fields.
Yeah, he's turning into Justin Fields. Like he had two turnovers.
Like I think they're probably going to give him a ton of opportunities, and they might throw him out as trade bait.
They did let him play a lot.
I feel like that's exactly what's going to happen.
He had a couple touchdowns, but also a couple turnovers. So it's just like that's what you get.
He did. Of course, he
I
did.
think they're hoping he plays good, and then they can trade him to be like a project quarterback for another team.
Most
I've seen some
definitely.
people say
I think they want to keep him
Jets and
because they were
Vikings.
so bad when Daniel Jones got hurt that maybe they like, okay, we can at least have some guy that can run around
Yeah, have a running back at QB.
because otherwise you got to do Riley Leonard, Easton Stick, and that sucks.
Hey, Riley Leonard
Yeah.
might be a legit starter.
Maybe
I mean, maybe not, but I mean, there's a chance.
it wasn't very fun last year after the Phillip Rivers experiment.
Well, he was also a rookie and pretty much told there's no shot he was going to start, especially how hot they started. And then all of a sudden he's like,
guy.
"Oh, by the way, you're gonna be the starter now." And then they went and signed.
How did Richardson get hurt last year? Wasn't it like
It wasn't like a
face?
friendly fire
Something with his
situation.
face?
or
He
something?
snapped a band into his eye.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something with his face.
Hey, Riley
We get
Leonard.
2 points.
Maybe there is something there with Riley Leonard. Perhaps I treated
QB
you too
51.
harshly. 270-2, ran for another one against Houston.
That's a good defense.
That's good defense.
They were sitting their starters, but that's still a good defense.
Don't worry about it. That's not what's important. It's all about the name on the front of the jersey. Have you ever seen a more opposite-looking quarterback room?
Very
He's still
tall
6'4".
QB
Yeah,
room.
he's still big. Yeah,
Because Daniel Jones, isn't he like 6'4", 6'5", something
he's
like
like
that too?
6'6", I think.
Pull them all
He's
up.
tall.
Let's pull them
How's
all
his
up.
Easton Stick?
6'5",
Oh,
230. The biggest head you've ever seen.
We gotta pull up Stick now.
You gotta pull up Easton Stick.
Watch him be
I had him
5'5".
for a minute. He was
Oh, just a little fella. North Dakota State, though. There's
One of
something
the
there.
North Dakota State QBs I haven't had on my team. One of the few.
Heard Cole Payton's looking good. He makes an impact
Hell
in
yeah.
preseason loss. 4 of 9.
Him and
37
Tank Dell are
yards.
destroying second teams.
3 rushes for 45 yards. That's where the money's at. This guy looks like a SNL cast member. It's like if Roan from Barstool played an Eagles player in a skit. All right, we're doing
Dewey
Chiefs.
finishes off with
We're doing
our-
Chiefs.
our-
Should we do Cyrus or
our
Emmett?
Glorious Kings.
The piece de resistance. We'll do Cyrus last, just because, yeah. Emmett Johnson, spin move, right? Again, I didn't watch the game. I had to wait for hype and highlights. So is Emmett Johnson the truth?
I watched part of it, and then I had to grocery shop.
I will say, from what I saw, like my big problem with him is that he's going to be kind of a Kareem Hunt early in his career, where he's going to be a one cut up the field, and that's what you're going to get.
Okay.
But he also has good hands. Kareem had really good hands too, if you remember when he first came out. That was his thing. And I think like if he is legitimately like 90% or 80% of Kareem Hunt rookie season, and he's the backup, I can't really argue with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He's probably a good backup to have.
What
I
did
think he's
Kareem do his
pushing.
rookie year? Pull it up.
I think he's going to push
Kareem went crazy.
Rashard Smith out of the equation. I do
Rashard
think
Smith's
what's
not
going to
good.
happen is they're probably going to carry, Kenneth Walker, Rashad Smith, and
Kareem Hunt.
Emmett Johnson, and then they're going to let Amari DeMarcado probably walk because he's on a veteran deal, so he doesn't really cost anything.
Man.
All fake
140
money.
your first NFL game is crazy.
43.
And then
5 for 98 receiving. 148 on the ground.
I think they're probably going to do some
Beast.
Justin Fields bullshit where like they'll carry 3 quarterbacks because of Patrick until he's fully back until they're sure, because they can just run Justin Fields in some bullshit formation that he's the running back for and make something work because it'll work out because it's Andy Reid. That's just how it is. So
What a beast, man.
they'll do some crazy stuff.
You just had to.
Oh,
kick
what
a
happened
woman.
here?
You just had to kick that woman.
Damn it. Let's go the GOAT. Let's go Stephon Diggs 2.0.
That's what I was gonna say. I saw that too.
Do we really think this is
needed
real?
receiver.
It might
You
be.
think this is
I have no
real?
idea. I think everything else is real. So
Yeah, we always.
I guess this is real too. I've said
the
every
thing
other
is-
rookie having a good preseason game is real. So I guess this is real too.
No, with the Chiefs, it's always a guy. We've talked about it a million times. It's always a guy that
it's the
gets hyped
Chiefs,
up,
though.
and we're like, "Oh my gosh, we're so excited, so excited, so excited." He'll like pop off in week 3, and then he won't sniff the field till week
Is
15.
this Darwin Thompson again?
I hope not. I hope it's all legit. But as a Chiefs fan that unfortunately goes through this every freaking season, I'm sure fans, all other fans do it too. But it's like also just fantasy football. Everyone's like, this guy got stolen by the Chiefs, and they're popping off in practice and training camp.
Is it
And
being
then
stolen
nothing
when
happens.
Cowherd today, Cowturd, said people are overhyping Mahomes and that he's overrated now?
Damn. Brutal.
That was what he said. I was like,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
He's got to fill time. I mean, Matt Harmon's been saying this guy's Stephon Diggs before the Chiefs even got him. So
Yeah.
maybe he's Stephon Diggs.
Well, if you talk to like all the Chiefs fans after free agency and training camp or the draft, everyone's like, we pretty much drafted a person to help at every position but receiver because we like oh, it's just a 5th round or 6th. What is he, 5th round?
5th round.
Like we could have got like someone else a little bit higher or something like that. Or like, I know a lot of people in our group chat wanted Jordan Tyson.
Oh, he's better than
and then
Jordan
we traded
Tyson.
up. No. I'm saying like we
having
were
to
like
do
we
I'm running
need
with
another
it.
receiver.
I'm going with
What I was
it.
saying is Chiefs fans needed, or we're like, we need receiver. We need receiver help. And like we weren't expecting it to come from this 5th round pick.
If he has a good game before Jordan Tyson gets back, I'm going with it.
Okay. Watch him like have like a 3 touchdown.
Now, we'll
game or
never
something.
see him ever again in this league because he's on Dan's team. So he'll probably never start for his entire career. But he'll be good for the Chiefs in real life. Possibly.
Yeah, Dan, was he going to take a 2nd or 1st round pick?
It's going to take a first. It's going to take 2 firsts to get him off Dan's team. Let's look at Dan's team one more time. We got CD, we got Nico, T, Garrett Wilson. Who else we got at receiver? Cyrus the GOAT, Bryce Lance, possible GOAT, Marvin Harrison, not even starting for him. Michael Wilson, also. Tank Dell, R.I.P. Brazel, Jack Besh. Cyrus Allen's not seen the light of day.
Well, let me tell you something. He ain't no Jeff Caldwell.
Exactly. Just wait until Jeff Caldwell gets out there. Then you'll be like, oh, we got the new AJ
I'm
Green.
starting to get concerned that he hasn't played or made a splash at all, and we've had one preseason game. I'm a little concerned.
We always end the show on Jeff Caldwell.
Hey, I always talk about Justin Jolly. Brandon always brings up Jeff Caldwell. It's just who we are. It's just who we are.
You can't change like that.
I Jolie Max, he
just who
Jeff
he is.
Maxes.
Yeah. That's
And
true.
Caldwell Max.
Is that better than Jeff Maxing?
My name Jeff.
You know what? Jeff Maxing sounds better. We'll just go with Jeff Maxing. How can you not want to play him? I mean, he's literally the reincarnation of Megatron.
Look at him. We have Calvin Johnson and Stephon Diggs on our team now. That's what we've always wanted.
And Kareem Hunt at running back too.
Wow.
Building a super squad.
We got 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
QB1 until that's ready. That's what's going to ruin it.
Who's stopping this? It just cuts to Justin Fields.
To be fair, I know he didn't play a lot. Justin Fields looked good, decent when he was out there playing in that preseason.
Oh, he did. We're good.
Yeah.
Just kidding. We always end on Justin Fields.
If some way somehow I win the league this year, I'm buying a Justin Fields Chiefs jersey.
Who's Justin Fields play next? What's the next team that's up for the Chiefs?
Cannot
find it.
Ravens. He'll like
That's the
he
Bucks.
might play a couple weeks if it doesn't come back, and then he'll go to the Ravens to back up Lamar and be Tyler Huntley 2.0.
Yeah, that would be ideal. All right. Got anybody else?
Oh wait, sorry. Remember when Justin Fields was like playing good in Chicago, as in just like running over everyone, and everyone's
Yep.
like, the Ravens should trade Lamar Jackson for Justin
Oh,
Fields
no.
straight up. It's a win-win for
I
everybody.
tried to forget
That
about
was
that.
Nick Wright.
Nick Wright did that one?
I don't
Yeah.
at all.
I don't remember that.
Oh, you guys
Darn.
don't?
No, but I mean, it's probably because I don't listen to a lot of broadcasters because I think most of them are just clickbaiting.
Pretty much.
I agree. I just know it was like going around, and like I saw like the clip. I didn't actually. Honestly, I don't like Nick Wright. Huge Chiefs fan. Also a huge LeBron
Star.
fan, and I'm not a LeBron person.
Star.
Oh, I just got a notification.
That would have been way funnier. Yeah, where's there no heart on desktop? Desktop sucks, man. I could have give a bunch of people notifications. I need to start doing that actually during the show. Oh, they're talking about me. Yeah, I'm gonna start adding that in.
Talking about this one player I have.
Yep. Next show, we're putting hearts on everybody that we talk about, and then they're gonna be like, "Stop doing that."
If we get the update,
I'll do it on my phone. I'll just get out of the notes doc and I'll do it on my phone. They'll be like, "What are you doing?" Yeah, that'll be next week though. So good show, fellas. We had like a million things we could talk about. We basically just talked about like a few injuries and a few like good things. We could have talked about so many worse things and like how it affects all the teams. But good show.
Yeah, we didn't even get a chance to talk about the Indiana Bears. Dalton, are you going to be able to cheer for Luther Burden? Bear?
Did you see?
I don't care what he's wearing. I'm there for Bird.
Oh, I was about to close this out, but like we can't not talk about this guy that got duped by the Indiana Bears.
I got duped?
Oh, you got duped by the guy who got duped.
Really?
Yes.
Because I thought I heard that they were closing on the deal or something.
Ben Devine got duped by someone posing as Big Cat. And
I wasn't even. This was like legitimately like some account that I would usually trust that said that there was rumors that they were going to make it official last week. So I don't know. It might be the same post. I'm not sure.
Yeah, wherever this was. Yeah. So like
crazy.
Ben Devine was like finalized stadium, expected tomorrow with the Bears, landing in Indiana, and they're like giving them such a good deal. They're going to change their name to the Indiana Bears instead of the Chicago Bears. And he's just like, I got fooled by whoever was texting me because I thought it was Big Cat from Barstool. And the guy like sent like he's like it's in the message that he's like, are you sure that like confirm you're Big Cat? And he just like Googles a picture of Big Cat and sends it to him like he's in his car. Like and he's like, all right, cool. And then he texts like actual Big Cat later. He's like, confirm you've been texting me. And Big Cat just says, huh? And it's already out and like everyone's already going with it. And so he has to like confess to everyone of like, I got it, because they did the press conference the next day, like he said. And then they're like, yeah, we don't really have anything. We're just like moving forward on our Indiana plans. But where you're like, it's probably going to be like Hammond, Indiana. We're not going to like change our name or anything. And he's like, crap, I did this whole like insider thing. And I thought it was Big Cat feeding me information. And now I just have to stop doing insider stuff.
Embarrassing.
Well, isn't like
you would never
like,
get duped by that stuff? Am I right? Like
no one would like believe that. That's like believing AI, like that Travis Kelce had a gut, or like R. Mason Thomas tackled Patrick Mahomes. Like no one would believe that. Look at that guy. That's a trustworthy guy. I was gonna say,
wasn't like where they were like gonna say like the proposing where the stadium would be, isn't it only like 16 minutes away from where the like practice facility is or something like that?
Yeah, so when I like
they're barely moving.
Yeah, I drove through
But they
there
would
recently, and
technically be in
all the Chicago
Indiana.
guys gave me the tour of like, here's where it will be, and I was like, yeah, that's like basically the same. It's just across the border because it's like Kansas City, where Indiana is like really close to Chicago, like right on the edge. Yeah, that was a way better ending, honestly. That was good.
Like, comment, subscribe. Most of our viewers are not subscribed, so please like, subscribe, send it to your family, send it to your friends. Get these numbers up.